welcome once again to another episode of the Father Support Network. I'm your host, Dr. Mike Wampa. Today we're going to be discussing another important topic, why do good fathers suffer the most? But before we get into this topic, which I'm looking to provide about 5 reasons why good fathers appear to suffer the most when it comes to separation or divorce from their partners. I would like to encourage you as usual to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video and share it widely to those who will likely benefit from it. So let's delve into it. Why do good fathers suffer? Number one, I would say good fathers suffer because of the nice guy syndrome. So if you've heard about the nice guy syndrome, this is a nice guy. That's what implies that places the happiness, affection of others above his happiness, and we go to extreme length to satisfy others. So it's usually used within the context of relationship between a man and a woman, where a man will be less to have boundaries or standards, or have some kind of like self-discipline, or have be able to say no, be able to have standards, have some rules and conditions of their own that they're ready and willing to defend, or would want to compromise in whatever situation, compromise their own happiness, or compromise their own satisfaction, for the solution of the romantic interest or the partner. But nothing wrong in being nice, except it is one that often has backlash, where the man is counterintuitive, it has the opposite effect, because by being nice, the man expects that the target of this nicety, or the target of his love or affection, would then reciprocate. But unfortunately, that's how it's been. That's how nature is defined. It's always puts a woman off. So how does this apply to good fathers? In a way, it's the same logic. Sometimes you have fathers that are nice, that want to go outside of the ways to please their significant others. So when a relationship breaks, these people often are unfortunately manipulated and controlled by the target of their affection. So they often then continue to suffer under the manipulation or control of their exes, that that deny them from seeing their children, or place some unrealistic demand on them, make them jump hoop and loops to be able to continue to exercise their parental responsibility towards the children, which is quite unfortunate, because regardless of the relationship between a man and a woman, once that is broken, we should try as much as possible to continue for the child or the children in that relationship to continue to enjoy unrestricted access to both parents. So let's go. Number 2. Why do good fathers suffer the most? Number 2, some fathers they still have feelings towards their exes and cannot separate that feeling from that responsibility for the children. So it's all they see it as a package. So once that relationship is broken, they don't know how to be able to continue to provide love, to provide care, to provide attention to the children without this And not being able to reconcile that also means that this father has put himself in a situation where they can be manipulated or controlled, because then they are liable, they are subject to the mood or the feelings of the exes, um, as they seek validation or seek some sort of personal gain or personal um, satisfaction, gratification from the exes. And because of this, once they're denied this, it definitely affects their ability to be able to carry on their responsibility. Um, but conversely to that, it could also be the opposite situation where the ex is the woman in this case, the ex-wife or the ex lover, the ex girlfriend might still have some relationship, must have some love or some feelings towards this person, and can reconcile or accept that relationship has broken down irreparably, and then can now not separate that relationship with the relationship with the child. And then what you see is that the father's attempt or effort to continue to be a child that could be frustrated if the father is not satisfying the needs, whatever that might be the needs of the ex. uh, Related to that, it could also be a question where the ex, in this case the mom, or could have accepted that this relationship is broken, the relationship cannot be, and then feel bitter or resentful towards this ex, and then feel like they need to be punished, they need to be suffer for the end of it, regardless of how the relationship ended. And then the child or the children are then weaponized, whereas the father's efforts to be in the kid's life, to have contact, or to be involved in deciding the child's education, or deciding the child's health care, all the other kind of major things have been denied. Uh, so we can see a situation where the mother can exploit that situation, and use that as a weapon to do that. Another thing is also the system. Good fathers, unfortunately, are victim of the I would say kind of outdated and unfair system. Maybe be the family court system that often, inadvertently in some cases, take the side with the women. And good fathers are frustrated because let's be real. In my own experience, in looking at, in observation, it's rare for you to see, usually in the court system, there are men out there that don't even care once relationship is broken up, they abandon the child and the mom. And these men are on the road, they are on the streets, and you hardly see these exits, or hardly see some of these women or mothers taking this kind of men to either taking them to the cleaners, either taking them to court, or taking them, putting them on child support. You don't see that happen because this men don't usually don't even care, or this men don't even hold a formal job where the state can take child maintenance or child support from. So that still ties into the nice guy syndrome. It's just like that the bad guy is winning in ways, and the child suffers. So yeah, the unfair system that seems to favor women also discourages good fathers, because good fathers would have to go extra mile to have any kind of say. So you'd have a situation where, I know of a situation where the father eventually had custody of the children, but even after that, you still see the system asking certain questions, but trying to put some certain safeguards. Look at the guy that did that in a very suspicious way, and the father have to prove their capability, in more stringent terms, compared. The mom just have to be a mother in many cases, but the father has to, prove that they are capable of. And I think it just goes down to also another point is the society. I don't think in the society where we live, regardless of the advancements that we've made, when it comes to the family, when it comes to children, women are still seen as the primary caregiver. So good fathers that want to be in the kids' life, unfortunately, are victim of this system where they are discouraged from doing more than they want to do, because then not everyone has is relentless. Not everyone has the resilience to be able to fight and go through the tough conditions or systems in place for a man. So, but in all of this, the child usually suffers, and it is important that, what am I saying? Am I saying that we should stop being a good father? I think a good father is the one that will eventually fight regardless of all of these hindrances. But I'm just trying to say, it's good to know that this are the some of the, not all, but this is some of the reasons why good fathers but there are so many good fathers out there that are fighting, and this platform is here to help us overcome that. So in our next episode, I'll look at how we can overcome some of these barriers, some of these conditions, and how we can navigate that complex field and make sure that our child or our children continue to have, because it's essential that the father continues to be in the child's life, and we need more good fathers for our society to be healthy. So for now, stay blessed and Happy New Year once again, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you next with an episode on how good fathers can win. Take care.